Hey guys, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk. So we're going to do a quick contest entry for another channel that's new to me, Be Cool or Be Podcast Out. I'm continually amazed because I always feel like after a little over a year, I'm at the point where it's like, okay, everybody who's active in the vinyl community, I know about them. And that's certainly not the case. And it's not the case that this is somebody who's brand new, who has like 20 subscribers either. But anyway, I just became aware of Be Cool or Be Podcast Out. I thought the contest was a pretty cool idea. So it's based on the number six. So we're going to be showing six albums, and it'll be from the year you turn six, the year you turn 16, and the year you turn 26. And for me, that means we're going to be doing 1975, 1985, and 1995. And those of you that watch my channel know that I've been on a big 45s kick recently. So I'm going to do one LP and 145 for each year. So let's start with 1975. That's the year I turned six. So I'm going to show you, this is the self-titled Fleetwood Mac album. This is, of course, the first album of the Buckingham Nicks era. Um, and so, and I'll be honest, I think I like this album better than Rumors. Um, and I tend to be a fan of the Stevie Nicks written songs. Rhiannon, Crystal, Landslide all came off of this particular album. Uh, and then my single, a band that I never really paid much attention to, but I've been thinking they're cool recently, is the Marshall Tucker Band. So 1975, their single was Fire on the Mountain. And so you can see it's on Capricorn Records. A song called Bob Away My Blues is the flip side. So that takes care of 1975. 1985, I turned 16. Um, so a band that was probably in their prime around 1985 would be the Hooters with their album Nervous Night. Of course, the hit off of this particular album is And We Danced. So they're pretty straightforward rock and roll. It's This isn't in the hard rock metal realm. This isn't in the alternative punk underground realm. But Hooters, Nervous Night. And then my single, we will go the alternative route. This is Dinosaur. This is not Dinosaur Jr. Well, okay, well it's Jay Mascis and Lou Barlow and Murph, but this is actually an original from before they were forced to change their name to Dinosaur Jr. So there's the back. The A side's called Repulsion. A song called Bulbs of Passion on the flip. This was on Homestead Records. And so you can see it's got the small spindle rather than the big. So that's 1985. This was one of the first things they ever put out. I'm not sure if it was their first single, but it was. If it wasn't their first single, it was very close to being their first single. And of course, it's cool because it doesn't have the junior on it. And then 1995. So I'm going to show the Foo Fighters, their self-titled debut, as my album. So obviously these were the songs. A lot of these songs are stuff that Dave Grohl had written when he was in Nirvana, but were never going to be on Nirvana albums. And of course, with Kurt's passing, no more Nirvana. And so the Foo Fighters came in. And this is still my favorite Foo Fighters album. And I did see them live around that time. And then my single, this will be something most of you won't be familiar with. The band, The Mysteries of Life. So this is Jake Smith and Frida Love. So they're a husband and wife team. Frida came from the Blake Babies. And then after Blake Babies broke up, she was in Antenna. And Jake was in Antenna as well. And that's where they met. And so this is a song called, actually, I've got the flip side. The A side, this is a promo of, clear promo of Going Through the Motions, which was kind of the song. They got signed by RCA. It was weird that they ever got signed by a major label. but they did. And Going Through the Motions was the one song that RCA kind of tried to push, um, but obviously most of you had never heard of the Mysteries of Life. They never really became a big famous band. Um, they did actually put out an album last year that was like sort of independent, sort of private press CD. Like 100 of them came out, and I happen to have one. But anyway, so that's 1975, some Fleetwood Mac and some Marshall Tucker Band. 1985 with the Hooters and Dinosaur, who eventually became Dinosaur Jr. In 1995 with Foo Fighters and the Mysteries of Life. So be cool or be podcast out.